Hi my lovelies, and welcome back to my little corner of the internet where we talk about books and travels. And if you've watched my recent New York vlogs, you know that I may have gone a little bit overboard when it comes to shopping in New York. I'm currently sat in the middle of like lots of shopping bags. You girls been to Target and Sephora. I've been to the Mysterious Bookshop, Abercrombie and Fitch. We've also been to Aritzia and Trader Joe's, Barnes and Nobles many times. So I thought it would be really fun because I love watching people's hauls when they go to New York or anywhere in America, and I thought it'd be really fun to take you through everything that I've bought. I'm going to try and do the little like sections on YouTube so that like if you're not interested in Sephora or books, although but anyways, if you're not interested in those, you can then skip ahead and go and look at what you might be interested in looking at. I'll do like a little like beauty section and clothes and obviously books and like all like miscellaneous. And yeah, I hope this will give you some kind of like inspiration on what to get if you are heading to the States. Let's get into it. I've been to the Mysterious Bookshop, to 3 different Barnes and Noble. I've been to McNally Jackson and this Shakespeare and Co. And I bought some books at the airport as well. So let's start with the first Barnes and Noble that I went to, which is the Barnes and Noble on the Upper West Side. I went there because I follow an author on Instagram, and she was saying that she'd gone and signed some copies of her new book at that specific Barnes and Noble. So I was like, oh my god, I want one. And we were going to go and have a little walk into the Upper West Side anyways, so why not? So this one is my haul from that first Barnes and Noble, which was the one on the Upper West Side. I did spend about $250, including the tote. The tote is like $20, but it's a really sturdy tote. I think it'll come in handy, and tax, because obviously if you go to America, the price that you see on the, what is it called, on like the tag thing, is not including the tax, not like in the UK. What I'll do as well is I'll talk you through the prices, because I know when I talked about the fact that I was going to the US, some people asked me to talk about the difference in prices and like whether it is like so much more expensive in the US. I'm gonna say yeah, I think, compared to the UK. Yeah, let's get into it. So from Barnes and Noble on the Upper West Side, the first book I picked up was Daughter of Mine by Megan Miranda. I do have some Megan Miranda books on my shelf already, but I'd never seen this one before, so I was thinking it sounds good. When Hazel Sharp, daughter of Mirror Lake's longtime local detective, unexpectedly inherits her childhood home, she warily drawn back to the town and people she left. Seems like there's going to be some secret. As the water level in the lake drop, whole hidden secrets begin to emerge, including evidence that may finally solve the mystery of her mother's disappearance. I thought it sounded good. This is the book one. I got On a Quiet Street by Serafina Nova Glass. This one was $16.99. This one was $18.99. That's another thing as well, like why on paperback the same price? But anyways, yeah, this one was a bit cheaper. can't get this one in the UK. I tried, so it was on my list. Before I left, I'd made a list of all the books that I wanted to get because I can't get them here. So that's another one I got. The Overnight Guest by Heather Goodengauf? I don't know. Again, I've been wanting to read this book for ages, and every time it became available on Amazon, I was too slow and just couldn't get it ordered. So I have it now. I think this is like a wintry thriller one. By the way, like, I basically only bought one non-thriller book. My fave, Mary Kubica. This one is Pretty Baby. I have most of the other books on my shelf already. This one was $18.99 as well. Then we've got Darling Girls by Sally Hepworth. I know you can get this one in the UK, but I absolutely despise the UK cover. It's just not nice. So I wanted this one, and this one is $19. Then we have some hardback. I got Count My Lies by Sophie Staver. This I've actually read and rated 4 stars. It was really good. It's about this girl who seems to be some kind of pathological liar. She gets muddled into all her lies and things start going wrong. This one costs $28.99. Then I haven't read The Perfect Marriage, but I do have it on my shelf. Obviously The Perfect Divorce has come out recently, but I just couldn't resist this sprayed edge. It just called me. So yeah, obviously I'm planning on reading them. I read Home is Where the Bodies Are by Geneva Rose and loved it. So this one was $29.99. Like, very different prices on each book. Now this one is the reason why I went to the Upper West Side Barnes & Noble. It's The French Honeymoon by Anne-Sophie Joanneau. I don't think this is going to be out in the UK for like ages, so I wanted to pick it up. It's just like a signed copy as well, which is cute. And this one was $27.99. And then I got Cross My Heart by Megan Collins. I've heard some really good reviews about this one. It's about a woman who gets a heart transplant, and she then becomes obsessed with the husband of the woman whose heart she got. So interesting. And this one was $28.99. So this is all the ones I got from that first Barnes & Noble shop. So let's move on to a different shop. On the Upper West Side, I also went to Shakespeare & Co. I thought it was to do with the one in Paris. If you've been to Paris, you know the iconic Shakespeare & Co, which is like a super old bookshop, and it's super cute. So I went in thinking it had to do with this, but the lady said it didn't, which is fine. It was still a very cute bookshop. They had a 20% sale off, which was nice. And I got 2 books. This was like the first bookshop I actually went into, so I didn't want to go too mad on it. I got What You Leave Behind by Wanda Morris. It just sounded interesting, and they give me like a little bookmark. And I got Everyone Is Watching by Heather Goodengauf as well. This one, I think I could only find it on hardback in the UK, so wanted to get the paperback. I then went to the big Barnes & Noble in Union Square, and I did get a few more books. This is like a really cheap tote bag. I think that was like $2, but it's really nice. So and it also says machine washable, reusable. And there I got The Writing Retreat by Julia Barth. I just really like the US cover. I know you can get it in the UK, but this one is really nice. I also got Middle Tide by Sarah Crouch. I picked this one up because it was the monthly pick from Barnes & Noble, so why not? Then this one was on my list. the business trip. I've heard really good things about this one, so I think it's going to be a good one. Oh, I forgot to tell you how much these books cost. This one was $17.99 and this one was $17. This one is $29. I'd be interested to know like how they set the price in the US, because I feel like in the UK, like when a paperback comes out, it's like £16.99 at Waterstones, and then hardback's like usually £9.99 unless there's some kind of offer. But interesting. Then I got Retreat by Kristen Ritter. She's like a famous actress, and she's wrote a thriller alongside someone called Lindsay Jamieson. It is going to be out in the UK, but I like this cover better than the UK one, and this one was $28.99. Obviously those prices are without tax. The tax gets added at the end. And then I also got A Killing Call by Kate Alice Marshall. I see a lot of like the TikToker and Instagrammer that I follow on social media from the US talk about this one, so I'm really hopeful about this one. This was $28.99. Yeah, I think I might save that one for wintertime. The novel I went to is the one on 5th Avenue, and I did only pick up 2 books there, but one of them is like super special. I was very excited to get this one. It's the special edition with the lovely sprayed edges from Mary Kubica. Local Woman Missing is one of my absolute favorite books, so I was super excited to grab this one. So cute. And this one was $30, but it is a special edition, so yes. And then I also got Julie Chan is Dead. I really like the idea of that. It's about twin sisters. One is super like famous, she's an influencer, and the other isn't, and the famous one dies and the non-famous one basically takes over her life. So I think that's going to be interesting. And this one was $28.99. Whenever I go away, I really like to, oh gosh, I'm picking my hair. I really like to visit independent bookshops, and the one that I was super excited to go to, the first time we went to, it was closed, so I was like, oh, and then I made my family go again. So we then went to the Mysterious Bookshop. Obviously, you know, I love thrillers and crimes books, so I was super excited because this one is basically all about that. They only sell mysteries and crime and thriller books and horrors, I think, but I was super excited for this one. They also were super lovely in there, very friendly, lovely, like very knowledgeable booksellers. So if you're in New York, go. It's like literally a 10-minute walk. If you're walking the Brooklyn Bridge from Dumbo into Manhattan, from like the end of the Brooklyn Bridge to the Mysterious Bookshop is like 10-15 minute walk. It's really close, so go and give them a visit. It's worth the visit. I got 3 books from there. The first one is The God of the Woods by Liz Moore. This was recommended to me because I was asking, you know, what would you highly recommend, and this one apparently has done really well. So yeah, I know you're gonna get, I think it's gonna come to the UK soon, but I've got it. It's a chunky one though, so yeah. I then got, I'll save that one for the last actually. I also got All the Sinners Bleed by S.A. Cosby. I see US booktokers and book Instagrammers talk about this book so much and this author, so I really wanted to pick up a book from this person. So I'm very happy I've got it. I think he's like a very famous thriller kind of writer. So, and then very anticipated, I got the US version of Listen for the Lie. This is the UK one, which is awful. Like it makes no sense. Like, why is she wearing a woolly jumper when it's based in, like, I'm sure it's set in Texas or something like that, so she wouldn't be wearing that. So I just really do not like this cover, but I love the book. So treated myself to the US version of it, which is so much more nice. It's about a podcast. If you haven't read it, like, please run and grab it, read it, listen to it on audiobook. It's a really good audiobook as well. It's about this girl who is suspected but never like convicted of murdering her best friend. She has no recollection or memories from that night, so she doesn't know whether she's done it or not. And a podcaster decides to start investigating the crime again and try and figure out what actually happened. And she's part of that podcast. It was just really clever, like really good, really well done. So I would recommend. And then obviously had to get the really lovely tote bag that's going to join my collection of tote bags. So yeah, that's a really good one to visit. I then also went to McNally Jackson. I think they have a few shops around Manhattan or New York, but I went to the one in Rockefeller Center. To be honest, I literally just stumbled upon it and I was like, oh, a bookshop. So went in and I got just one book. I got The Soulmate by Sally Epworth. I got drawn by the cover. I mean, obviously they say don't judge a book by its cover, but I really like this and it sounded interesting. This one was $18. Yeah, so that's going to be a good one, I think. And I got a little tote bag. It's like, it was quite cheap. Quite cute. I think it'll be coming in handy. And then that's not all the bookshop. One more to go. East, I went to the Strand bookstore, which is another independent bookshop. It was huge. It was on my list of places to visit for like the longest time, and it didn't disappoint. I got a sweatshirt from there. The sweatshirt was $44.95, but it's really soft and really cozy, so I think it'll come in handy. I then got a cute bookmark. The bookmark was $12.95. I did think that was quite expensive for a bookmark, but I guess it's Manhattan prices. I only got 2 books from there. The first one is I'm Thinking of Ending Things. I've seen that people really love this book. It's really short. It's like 200 pages max. It was $17.99 and I thought this is going to be an interesting one to read. You can buy it in the UK, but I don't like the UK cover because it's got like a person on the picture. I don't know why I like books without pictures of humans on it. So yeah, got this one. And I also got my only non-thriller book of the trip is Summer in the City by Alex Astor. It's got some special sprayed edges, which are super cute. And I thought, what better place to get it than in New York City? So this is all for the books. Now, let's jump into what I got from Sephora. I didn't actually get too much in Sephora. We went to a couple, and the thing that I was really looking to buy were the Touchland hand sanitizers. And I got quite a few. This one is Beach Cocoa, Blue Sandalwood, Vanilla Blossom, Rainwater, Berry Bliss, and then another Beach Cocoa. So I feel like I have enough to last me a while. These were $10 each, I think. But they're super cute. You can't get them in the UK, so why not? Oh, and I got this one as well. Then I got, so I've seen all about Summer Fridays all over TikTok and Instagram, so I wanted to try it. I got the 2 lip butter balm. One is birthday cake flavor and the other one is iced coffee flavor. I have tried them and they feel really lovely. And this one is a lip oil, which is tinted. So I thought this will be nice when you just don't want, when you want something on but not something like lipstick that's just going to be heavy. Yeah, and then just grab some makeup wipes. If you've not tried the Sephora makeup wipes, they're nice. You know, I try not to use makeup wipes too much, but when you need them, these are really... I went to Target as well. Staying in the theme of like beauty products, but obviously there's things in it that's not beauty products. But more makeup wipes. These are the ones that are like super tiny for travel, so these will be perfect because when we fly, I like to just clean my face. I never wear makeup on the plane, but I like to put cream on, but you know, it's all a bit dirty, so these will come in handy. Got the big versions of them. Now this is the body lotion that everybody talks about. I bought the mini version first because I was like, I know people like it, but I want to smell it first to see whether I like it, because obviously something that smells nice to someone might not smell nice to you. And oh, I was obsessed. I've got the little version of it in my travel pouch actually. It feels lovely, it smells amazing, so I got the big version of it. But that wasn't the best thing about this brand, right? The best thing I bought was this, the body wash of same scent, but the body wash. It's amazing. Like, I've been using it in the shower every single day since I bought it. This is my second one. I've got another one upstairs in the shower, but yeah, forget about the cream. If you're going to only buy one thing, buy this. I got this firming whipped shea body butter from Tree Hut. I didn't bother getting the body scrub and shower gels because I found it lots in TK Maxx in the UK, so I didn't want to add too much weight. But yeah, I like the Tree Hut products. Just didn't want to buy something I can buy here, so got that. I have a 3-year-old, so you can imagine the amount of stained clothes I go through myself and his. So I got these. To be honest, I wasn't expecting much, but I have opened one already because obviously my son spilled some, and they work really well. I was surprised, and it's like super small. Keep one in your handbag, keep one in the car, super easy. I don't know what that loud noise was, but yeah, let's carry on. I got the Crest toothpaste. I didn't get the strips because I just think they were like $44 the strips, and I don't think I need it that bad. I'm not that desperate. Yeah, these were good though. This was okay. This wasn't too expensive. I also got some sleep gummies, and they're the ones with melatonin in it. I sometimes suffer with like just being fully awake in the middle of the night and not being able to go to sleep, so I think these will come in handy. Then I got these like super cute mini Vaselines to keep in my bag, especially when it gets to winter. And then Pepto. You can get them in the US. Like in the UK we have the liquid one now, but it tastes like paint thinner. So I got the liquid ones and chewable ones. They're like amazing. If you get like heartburn or anything wrong, honestly, they're the best. I have a lot of coffee, so I do get heartburn, and yeah, these are good. Oh, and this was from Sephora. For some reason, they got my email address and asked me, like, they just gave me a little birthday gift, you know. But yeah, that was from Sephora. And then I got some more sleep gummies. Chick-fil-A sauce. Everybody goes on about it, so I thought, let's try it. and some Tums, which again are for heartburn, antacid. Never heard that word, but yeah, why not? Dylan's candy bar as well. It was like such a cute shop. I'm sure you'll have seen it in my vlog. But yeah, I got some super sour sweets. I think they'll be nice. Then I went to Trader Joe's and bought a tote bag. It is a very good, useful tote bag, so I understand why lots of people buy it. These were two of the things we got from there. It is open, we've already munched them. These ones I would highly recommend. They tasted delicious. It's these dark chocolate almond butter filled pretzels nuggets. So really tasty. And then my son and husband have been polishing these mini chocolate covered pretzels. Would recommend. From Abercrombie & Fitch. So you can obviously get Abercrombie & Fitch in the UK, right? But I went because I wanted to buy this jumper. They also do like a hoodie version, but they didn't have it in. So on the front it says Abercrombie & Fitch, 5th Avenue in New York, and then this is the back. And I just really wanted it. You can only get it from that shop, and it's super soft inside. It's a lovely jumper. I think it's like $70, but they had a 25% sale, and again, if you gave your email address, you got some money off. So I ended up getting it for like $42 or something like that, which I think is really good for a jumper like this. So I got like a big baggy one, so it's cozy. And then after Abercrombie & Fitch, I also went into Aritzia. Now, we don't have Aritzia in the UK. I think it's only in the US and Canada. I just went in to have a little look and fell in love with the like sweatshirt, like joggers kind of things. I also got this cap, which is like one of the official things. It was like $35, I think, but obviously. And then like, look how nicely packaged it is. I've literally not opened it yet. So this is the hoodie. Just like really nice casual hoodie, really good quality. It is like on the, I would say it's more expensive than your like Zara and H&M. The hoodie was $90, so it is a little bit pricey, but I thought, you know, we don't have it in the UK and I wanted a nice hoodie for ages. And then I got the matching joggers as well. These are like so comfy inside. So I just got the normal joggers with the cuff bottoms, and the joggers were $75. But yeah, this is like it's just like a part of the sweat fleece, cozy fleece. Yeah, really nice, really cozy. I would recommend if you're going to, I think they have like an outlet somewhere, but this shop was on the 5th Avenue. It was really big, really nice. I would recommend. Lisa and I then went to the cutest like souvenir shops called Muir and Gran. I'm not sure how you say it. So I got the tote bag, which is super cute. It's like a proper girly shop, like everything is pink, everything is cute. I got this t-shirt, like it's like super cute. I don't know, it was just like too cute not to get it. And then me and my sister got some key rings. We got so they have a whole wall I'll put it in the video, in my vlog, but they have a whole wall of cute little, like, you know, friendship bracelets, I guess they're called. And this one says forever. So me and my sister got a matching one. They didn't have a sister one, which is like, why not? And then we got these key rings. Well, I got this one, which says on my way to get a little treat, because that's basically what I do every day. And then me and my sister got these matching key rings. This one says friends. She's obviously got the one that says best, and then they go together, like cute. They have a few locations across New York, so I would recommend. The one we went to was in Little Italy, but yeah, it was really cute, really lovely. I was gonna say, and that's it, that's everything I got, but no, we went to Bubby's for breakfast for some pancake, and I really wanted the cups. So you can buy the cups from there. They were actually quite reasonably priced. I think it was like $12. But look, with like, I got the one that says wake and bake. Yeah, I'm gonna drink my coffee in it and think of New York while I have the last few pretzels filled thingies that I got from Trader Joe's. But yeah, I think that's everything. I don't know how I managed to get it all back to the UK. I had an absolute blast in New York. It was really nice. We went with my mom and my sister, so it felt really special. My son loved it. I wouldn't, like, his haul of everything he got would last maybe 2 hours, so yeah. He got lots of bits. And yeah, I hope this has inspired you to go to New York or America and do a bit of shopping. And yeah, if you've made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you, and I hope that I can make some more videos that you'll find interesting. Thank you for watching.